Group blasts Tinubu government for sharing few cups of Garri to Nigerians as fuel subsidy palliatives in Lagos. The news in detail. This was confirmed by the TIB group, which uploaded a photograph of the food packaged with the text, Badagry West Local Government, Fuel Subsidy, Palliative Initiative Package, adding that the supposed palliative would not end the socio-economic challenges Nigerians had been facing in recent time. Human rights and pro-democracy group Take It Back Movement, TIB, has tackled the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government over the distribution of few cups of Garri as palliative for removal of petrol subsidy removal in Lagos State. This was confirmed by the TIB group, which uploaded a photograph of the food packaged with the text Badagry West Local Government, Fuel Subsidy, Palliative Initiative Package, adding that the supposed palliative will not end the socio-economic challenges Nigeria had been facing in recent time. The group wrote, "Distributing few cups of Garri as subsidy palliatives to Nigerians is not only unfortunate, it is a direct insult on the sensibilities of the Nigerian people." How do few cups of Garri address the problem of increased cost of transportation? How does it tackle the challenge of unaffordable cost of food? How does this mitigate the issue of increasing poverty and unprecedented hardship occasioned by subsidy removal? President at official bat is treating Nigerians like a conquered people. It's only a matter of time before he provokes them to the streets. Recall that the National Economic Council (NEC) last Saturday said that the Nigerian government had approved 5 billion naira grants to be given to each of the 36 states of the Federation for the procurement of grains, as well as 5 trucks of rice to each state as palliatives to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. It also directed the National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) to distribute food items to states sharing border with the Niger Republic over the recent political instability in the country. These were some of the outcomes of the NEC meeting presided over by Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Council Chamber, Presidential Villa, Abuja. Briefing State House correspondent at the end of the meeting, Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State said the approval of 5 billion naira and trucks of rice and grains were part of measures to bring temporary solutions to the high cost of living caused by the subsidy removal, as government continued to work with more enduring programs. He said the states had to purchase 100 bags of rice and beans, amongst other items. You know, when I saw a picture of this, I felt like, okay, it was maybe they're just bluffing, or people are just trying to create an attention, something like that. But then, truly, it came to a local government that was very close to mine, and the pictorial evidence, like some just exactly like this, even in some local government, quantities that were smaller than this was what was given for a family. Ha! President Tinubu. Like, in our previous discussions, our previous news, we spoke about the amount that was given for the fuel subsidy and everything, and suggestions were even flying that, okay, how are we going to share this money that every citizen will be a partaker? Because I can't imagine, out of 5 billion naira grants, 5 billion naira, Not million, no. 5 billion naira. And in a family, they are getting like 1 cup of rice. Like, please make it make sense. 1 cup of rice for a family. 1 cup of rice. I mean, 1 cup of rice is not even enough for a 12-year-old now. Nowadays, kids eat more. Not to talk of a family of 3, 4, 5, a cup of rice. And when they now come on the internet, they say, fellow Nigerians, we gifted you bags of rice, bags of beans, and Garri, and everything. Like, we need to do more. We need to do more in our country. We need to speak to ourselves. The other time when COVID-19 was rampant, and in the US, the UK, abroad generally, the federal government was helping them. The government was helping them over there with food, snacks. Like, it got to a point, we Nigerians, we were looking like, if we were there too, we'll be eating free food. But the ones that they decided, that they told Nigerians to share, that they told our leaders to share, they went to keep them. And when one of the leaders, one senator, was doing birthday, she now shared it as souvenir. We saw it. It was evident. Like, it was evident. It was everywhere then. It's only in Nigeria that they will keep palliatives. It's only in Nigeria that the little amount of money that citizens are meant to enjoy from, our leaders will cut it. Then when they give it to the next person, that, okay, share this to the people, that one too will take his own share. That's how the trade will go till we get to the last person that would disseminate the food items. They will now end up seeing 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of beans, 1 cup of Garri. And when they would now come out, they will say, during subsidy, we gave Nigerians over 5 billion naira worth of food items. It's only a matter of time, because as things are going, Nigerians will definitely stand their ground. And you know, in some local governments, they took pictures of the food items and they returned it. Like, there are videos circulating everywhere, literally. They returned it because how will you drop like 2 paints of rice and saying 5 local governments should share it? 2 paints of rice, really? 5 local governments, 5 families cannot share 2 paints of rice. Talk more of 5 local governments. Like, it's really disheartening, and I hope and pray that the judiciary law does the right thing, because it's outrageous. It's saddening for a whole giant of Africa to do this. Because when we go outside now and they're like, oh, what country are you from? You say Nigeria. You know, there are some parts of the states in Nigeria that will not even know or be aware of this palliative, this thing going on, while others even get 1 cup of rice for each family. Some people would not even get anything. Some people would maybe in a year or so get to only hear that there was a certain amount of money that was shared for citizens of Nigeria. Because for them to say that each state had to purchase 100,000 bags of rice and beans, if truly they shared it the way the government wanted them to, everybody should be okay. If they truly wanted people to, to be a partaker and to enjoy this opportunity or this subsidy, whatever, everybody should be okay for a while. But yet again, Nigerians prove themselves, our leaders rather, they prove themselves always disappointing, best in disappointing. Give it to Nigerians leaders. We hope to hear good news so as time goes on, because all eyes are still on the judiciary. They should give us our original president, so he'll re-strategize and we move on to greater people, leaders of tomorrow. Because these are leaders here, they don't chop belle full already. Now to just they squander money anyhow. Their family is set. Their family is not even in the country. Most of them, they are set. Their generation cannot be poor, because they are for each time they move, for each breath they take, is how to squander the country's money they are thinking of. So they are not bothered. So we really hope and pray that the right person is enthroned. Dear judiciaries, all eyes are on you. We are waiting patiently for you to just tell us the results regarding the presidential election. We've come to the end of today's discussion. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, follow, share.